guys. We're going to talk about off-roading, vehicle recovery for the average, everyday, daily driver type of truck, and the equipment that I keep in my vehicle. The whole idea here is, the basic stuff you're going to need to get you out of, wet grass, a little bit of mud. It'd be as if you went hiking, you got rained on, you're trying to leave from the trailhead, and the roads are a little messy, that sort of thing. This is definitely not full-on off-road level just yet. And I try to keep my stuff in a box, right? In this case, I want it to be a kind of a small, slim level box. That way when I put it in my vehicle, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. I can stack stuff on top of it and so on and so forth. That's just why I'm using this type of Pelican case. I always have with me a flashlight, a headlamp, and extra batteries for each. That way, if it happens in the dark, I can see to work. Headlamp, clearly for hands-free work. Basic ratchet and wrench set. Every vehicle should have that, whether it's off-roading or not. Pair of gloves. Pair of clear eye pro. Because if you're slinging mud and dirt and stuff, you don't want to get that stuff in your eyes. I'm big on wearing eye pro no matter what I'm doing. If there's any risk of getting something in my eye. And then it might be a good idea just to have some rubber mud boots. Just some cheap pair. That way, if you're en route, you're going somewhere that you're trying to wear your nice shoes, you at least have these guys. You can swap in on them, swap them out, put them on, and you won't get all nasty. Cutting tools, hatchet. This is a handmade item gifted to me from the guys at Lucky 7 Forge. It's kind of cool. All right. So with a hatchet, I can cut stuff, but I can also use it as a hammer. I also have just a relatively cheap Gerber machete. All right. And I look at it like this. Yes, it's a little redundant, but if there are two of us, right, we can both be chopping up woods, trees, or whatever we need to place under tires to get extra traction. And for the continued the pace plan, I can use a Sawzall, a battery-operated Sawzall with a big construction blade. It's going to make cutting trees and stuff like that even faster. Of course, I have a battery for it and an extra battery for it. And I store them without the battery in it, so there's no draw on the batteries, and they'll be charged when I need them. Next up is the old school wood block traction device. And this is basically the homemade version. We can put it on the tire, run our strap through the wheel and attach it, and as the tire goes around, this will grab traction. And that's the old homemade redneck style. Nowadays, you can purchase commercially made ones. They're a little fancier. All right. Strap goes through your tire, comes down, back through, and latches. All right. They come in a set of 4, and I can only assume that's because most vehicles have 4 tires. Now, I also have a tow strap, right? In case it's just as easy enough, somebody pulls up, they can just pull me out. We don't even have to get all nasty and dirty. I have a little smaller 4-foot tow strap. That can be handy in lots of cases. We've got our clevises. I have 4 of them. And this is just for attaching our tow straps together. We can attach them to the vehicle, so and so forth, to bumpers, to receiver hitches, whatever. Like I said, I have 4 of them. And then, of course, a chain. All right, and the chain can be used by itself or in conjunction with our tow straps. So I have a lot of versatility right here, a lot of different tools that I can use to get myself out of just kind of being stuck in crappy mud or off the side of the road, or an off-road situation where the road is just, it has been deteriorated, right? This is all self-recovery for when we're not in that big of a bind and we don't need a winch or, you know, another larger vehicle or something like that. So in my head, that's like level one. That's the package I'm always going to have.